Well, I just checked temperature and it is 19 degrees outside. It is very, very cold. But no viruses. Haha. Okay, well, this video is going to be a sneak peek of something I'm working on. It's going to be a Linux versus Windows video. And basically, as far as the Linux side goes, I had quite a few choices. Of course, Ubuntu has been around for a few years now, and it was really Ubuntu that helped put Linux on the mass appeal map. My other choice would have been Linux Mint. As a Windows user, this is probably one of the more user-friendly distributions, and I think the new Linux Mint 10 KDE 4.6 looks terrific. I've had a few people tell me about Pardis, a distribution from Turkey specializing in the KDE format, and I've been told this is probably the best KDE distribution out there. It very well could be. I will have to take a look at this sometime in the future. But my decision ultimately came down to Zorin OS 4. This is probably the only distribution that most closely resembles Windows, and somebody who is trying Linux for the very first time, this is probably the one to try first, although Linux Mint is not too far behind. Now, I thought about how to do this this versus thing, Windows 7 versus Zorin OS 4. I was looking back at some of my videos and I found some of them to be, some were funny, some entertaining, some were just flat out boring. Okay, wake up. Alright, there we go. As I said, some were flat out boring. So I thought for this type of a sneak peek that I'm giving you, I thought I would make this Zorin versus Windows video that I'm working on, I would make it like a satire, a simulated bowl game, a simulated Super Bowl game. On the one side you would have the Zorin OS team from Planet Zorin, Windows, from Planet Earth, or Windows from Seattle, something like that. Make it sound like something like this. Welcome back to the Total OS Today Broadcasting Network, and this broadcast of the game between Zorin OS 4 and Windows 7. Anyway, something like that. I'm working on the production notes now. I promise it'll be entertaining, funny, and informative. I will try to be as objective as I can. Of course, those of you who watched my videos last year, I picked Windows 7 over Ubuntu, but this year we're gonna see if Zorin OS can put down Windows 7. Well, that's it. This is my sneak peek of what I'm working on, and I'm actually working on some of the production notes right now. And this is actually a photograph that I took of the sky, and there was a UFO, and then identified flying object flying around, and the UFO looked like Total OS Today. And I'm like, man, you know what? I need to call the TV stations, the radio networks, the magazines. I'm gonna be famous. I have to put this in print, movies, a TV series. Oh man, this